Rival Sons, Feral Roots, 11 tracks, 47 minutes, the sixth studio album of the American rock band, released January 2019 via Low Country Sound and Elektra. Produced by Dave Cobb, recorded at RCA Studio A in Nashville and Muscle Shoals Sound Studio in Alabama. 4 singles have been released in Do Your Worst, Back in the Woods, Feral Roots and Look Away. So far, the album has peaked at 139 in the US, number 12 in the UK, and done reasonably well across Europe. Go for it.
I had heard of the name, Rival Sons. I hadn't heard any music, and I can't say I'll be rushing back to hear their back catalogue. Not my thing. Production wasn't bad. Look, sonically, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't see the big deal about this band. I've heard good things about them.
They're very hyped up.
Yeah, I find way overhyped, personally. I don't think they're flying the flag for rock. I'm not really sure what they're flying the flag for. It is a unique sound. I don't feel like they're pigeonholed anywhere or anything like that, but it's just, I don't know. This is alternative music for today. So if you think of...
Yeah, I get you mean.
You know, your bands like your Nirvanas or Pearl Jams back in the day doing an alternative thing in the 90s, this is what they're that caliber of today.
That's fair.
Yeah, I get that.
And I never liked that shit. And those people that know me know I don't like that. And obviously you're not going to win me over as I get more old and cranky. So, yeah, no.
Old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, look, props to not sounding like another band. I don't really hear another band that sort of sounds like these guys. I can't, I normally try and bridge a gap. Say, if you like this band and this band, you'll probably like this. I didn't really hear that.
Same sort of thing.
They are their own trip, and that's cool, but just not for me. I gave it a 5 out of 10. Look Away, Too Late, and End of Forever were the standouts for me.
Yep.
So, first things first, I did like the cover.
Yeah, it's
cover looks cool.
Yeah, interesting artwork.
Album starts off, it's kind of, the first couple of tracks have that almost country rock vibe, but with that really, over-the-top fizzy production.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, and originally, it's kind of like, okay, this is interesting, let's see where they go with this. But they kind of followed that, American rock band formula that, they start off with a bang and then it's straight into the ballads. And, they did show off, some softer side. There's some, Motown melodies in there and whatnot. And while all that is cool, I'm not going to lie, I got bored.
Yeah, I found it very hard.
Yeah, like it's, again, like Mick said, it's a name that's I've seen around and there's a lot of hype around it and I've never personally checked it out. But, yeah, I don't know if the hype hurt it. And, whether this was,
It does a little bit, I think.
If this was a local band, whether I would have given it a high score, but, just whether it's come with no hype. But, yeah. Back in the Woods was my highlight, and I gave it 6 out of 10.
Yeah. My first time hearing a Rival Son.
You didn't review the last one with us?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I did review the last one.
First time hearing anything from them.
Oh, wow.
Song or anything. I've heard the hype. I've heard that this is a band that people love to hate. And I don't understand the hate. They're actually a really good band. I like this. As far as influences go, this band seems to, for me, takes more from Zeppelin than Greta Van Fleet. I get a lot more Zeppelin from this.
If you go for the deeper cuts kind of thing, yeah.
If you listen to Led Zeppelin 3,
in
particular, it starts off heavy, then goes into the more mellow stuff. You got the heavy blues rock, then you got the acoustic stuff, and there's different textures within. It all adds great diversity in it. The classic rock bands set the standard, so why don't people pick up the torch and keep running with it? I'm happy with these new bands that are drawing from the 70s. I don't see what the criticism is for. The title track, Feral Roots, love the great use of space within that. The quieter moments really help set the mood for the song. And I like how it's the 5th track on the album, like it would be the end of side 1 back in the old A-side, B-side days.
Yep.
Great use of old school album structure. They just want a new fan. I'm going to check out the earlier stuff.
Okay,
Gave us 8 out of 10. Sugar on the Bone, Back in the Woods, Look Away, Feral Roots, and All Directions.
Cool. Oh, at least one of us over. There you go. Because...
Yeah, but he's drunk.
He's had 2 beers versus the 10 he normally has.
It was that water. It was that water that did it.
Yeah, Mr.
Water
Franklin.
stuff. Mr. Franklin got you.
Special C.
It's
from a natural spring. You wouldn't know anything about it.
It was vodka, wasn't it?
Potatoes. This band are really well loved and they're really hyped up. And up until this point, they haven't really grabbed me. I did review the last release and I did can that a bit because it was so ridiculously built up and I found the last album boring as batshit. So first off, this is more energetic and more interesting than the last record. The last record, I know that some people, like, for you, you're sitting there going, Jesus, for you, the last album might be interesting to get your feedback on that. This held my attention better. It's solid performances, you know they can play all that sort of stuff. It's got some nice exploration of different tones, some great multi-vocal work on this one, I thought. The rhythm section for me was a standout on this record. I thought that was really well done. Composition flows on from that. There's nice rhythm changes. I like the drum work in this. It's all pretty easy to take in. Some of these songs are perfect for radio. Absolutely perfect for radio. But there are a few little surprises in this outside of that. Nothing too out of the box. Just makes this a little more diverse and interesting than I was expecting. There's a bit of swing and swagger about this, I found too. Lyrics are catchy and memorable. They tell some interesting little stories. They've got a bit of a southern style about them, which works well in this instance. It's got nice delivery, some solid hooks, nice use of space, which has already been referenced as well. Some of these you'll be singing along to in no time, but I really like the use of the female vocal on this at points as well. It's very nice, yet rich, yet organic production on this. I like the acoustic guitar tone in particular. That was really well captured. Very clear and bright mix. Some nice depth and use of reverb on this. Nice layering, but they kept that live feel, which is good. It's not too overdone. It sounds like a vintage approach with modern technology, if that makes sense on it, kind of thing. Gives us a classic rock vibe, which is what you were saying about the Led Zeppelin 3 kind of stuff too. Thought the track order was good diversity overall, tempo-wise, so to speak. It's not so much... The songs aren't terribly different to each other, but the diversity with the tempo is what keeps the album interesting while you're listening to it. They're not doing anything new. It's a tried and true formula, so you get what you get out of that. All in all, I thought that while it's a good release, it's one that I might only put on now and then, so they haven't really still won me over, and it might be a purely taste thing. I don't know. I didn't dislike it. I enjoyed it, but it just doesn't hold up under repeat listens. On the second time through, I was tuning out on this one. You guys tuned out on the first one, which is like... I'm sitting there and I'm working away and I've got the music on. So while I'm doing something, it's easy. When I sat down after my first listen to actually really try and take this in, I tuned out pretty easily.
Struggled with it.
It's all well written, well performed, well produced stuff. It's it'll please a lot of people out there. It's just, if you like anything classic rock, blues rock, that kind of stuff, or southern rock, there's going to be something in this for you to check out for sure.
It's not bad. It's just boring.
There's nothing riveting about it.
If it was bad, then at least there'd be something to say about it. But it's not bad. It's just
a vanilla kind of release. Yeah. Which is weird. The funny thing is that when I was listening to this, we're all talking about, like, you pulled up Led Zeppelin. I didn't get the Led Zeppelin vibe as much as you. I get why you'd reference it. The funniest thing is that the closest reference I could find to this, which is really fucking weird, I can't believe I'm actually going to mention this on this show, is the A Star Is Born soundtrack. The Bradley Cooper band stuff, not the Lady Gaga stuff, but the actual Bradley Cooper band performance songs on that soundtrack. If you listen to those and listen to this, you might sort of get a bit of a crossover appeal. So there's actually obviously some sort of market for it. Anyway, I've just completely lost my spot, which was really intelligently done of me right now. Right at the end of my review, so just while I fill the space, there it is. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I picked Feral Roots and Back in the Woods. They're probably the only two real standouts for me. The rest would just sort of can take it or leave it. Still good, it's just nothing. I don't think they deserve the rave that they're getting at the moment. I don't think they're that good. I think there's much better than this.
But even then, the hate is more aimed at the rave rather than the band, because they're not bad.
The band isn't bad. It's just
not worthy of the praise.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but I know there's a lot of fans out there for it. So, and if people don't like it, so over to you. Let us know what you think out there. It'd be interesting to get your thoughts on this band. Check it out. Let us know what you think.
Alright, I'm out for the next one. And I'm back into the
Battle Beast. Whoa.
That was a good neck you held there.
Thanks, man.
On the Battle Beast.
Battle Beast.
Yeah, that's a decent note there.
Oh.
He's been in bands for a few years.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times.
Did a
phone interview with the chick from Battle Beast.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, really nice lady.
Oh, cool. What, recently?
Oh, about 2 years ago on their last album.
Oh, okay. There you go. There's another band I didn't know who they were until now. So